So I'm calling this project Love Letters to My Children. It is inspired by what I wish I could talk to my mom about, what I wish I had been able to ask her, what I wish I knew about my mom. So, I always thought I would write letters to my children as they were growing up. Kind of, little time capsules of their life, our lives together. And you, as a mom, you start out with the intent of doing these things, and you can think all of the ways that you're going to build this life for your children. And then life happens, and you get crazy busy actually living the life. And you never stop to write the letters. I'm tired of not stopping. I'm tired of not stopping to take in what is in front of me. And I guess that's the first lesson of being a parent, is that the job of being a parent is so all-consuming that so many times you just miss the actual experience. I don't want to miss any experiences anymore. I don't want you to miss any experiences anymore. So much of life is the next thing, the next task. Get the dishes clean, get the dogs out, cook dinner, get dinner cleaned up, blah, 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 get to work in the morning, blah, 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 blah. And I find personally that the to-do list in my head is never ending and screams so loudly that I often find myself listening to my to-do list and the how are you going to actually accomplish that running in my head rather than what the person sitting 8 inches from me is trying to tell me. And the thing is, guys, the only thing that really, really, really matters is what the person sitting 8 inches from you is saying. And feeling that and listening to that with your whole body and your whole heart. It's so easy to get swept up in life, in the social constructs, the matrix, the bullshit, the stuff that I swear was created just to distract us. including the things we choose to be distracted by, like the thing I'm holding in my hand, talking to right now, pretending is a real human being. But praying that on the other side, some actual human being for whom this will be important will hear this when they need it. And the only two human beings right now that I can imagine sitting in front of me that are the only two people in the world that matter to me are Pumpkin and Boogie. And they will know who they are when they hear this. Because respect and confidentiality are a thing. So, I guess the first lesson is don't wait. Say what you need to say now, today. The lists, believe it or not, the survival stuff, as terrifying as it is to say, and harder to believe. So far, I have been blessed enough that the survival stuff I managed to get to. Because, I'm still here. So don't get too swept up in the narrative that surviving is so fucking hard. Surviving is hard. I could go on a lot about how that's not fair and not right, and how we've created a world that is unsustainable in every sense. But what's important is why you're surviving. And for me, the why I'm surviving is usually sitting 8 inches away from me, trying to tell me their truth, trying to be seen, trying to be heard. And the thing is that none of the surviving for me is worth it without that person. And when you get caught up in the survival aspects, in the grind, the shit, the minutia, and you lose connection to the person sitting next to you, you lose your reason to survive. And then it all goes to shit. So, speak your mind. And shut your brain up enough to hear the other person's mind. Because I find that when you listen long enough, the vast majority of them are spectacularly beautiful, with so many ideas and potential and imagination and experience and things you never thought of and perspectives that you never considered. And when somebody tells you their truth and shows you their heart with courage, that is a privilege and an honor to hear. And it is just as much for you as it is for them. So learn to listen. I love you. To the center of the universe and around and back again.